Hey everybody, it's Travis with the NPCs, and it's time for another quick save. For January 18th, 2022, here's what you need to know. In our first story of the day, and something I guarantee was not on anybody's bingo card for 2022, Microsoft has announced they are purchasing Activision-Blizzard for almost $69 billion. The announcement came out this morning in a press release from Microsoft as well as from Xbox and Activision-Blizzard talking about details of the acquisition. From their announcement, Microsoft indicated that they would be purchasing the company sometime through fiscal year 2023 for an all-cash deal. Over in the blog post over on the Xbox news site, head of Xbox Phil Spencer provided some additional details about the acquisition, as well as what it means for Game Pass and cloud gaming going forward. Quote, "Upon close, we will offer as many Activision Blizzard games as we can within Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass, both new titles and games from Activision Blizzard's incredible catalog. The fantastic franchises across Activision Blizzard will also accelerate our plans for cloud gaming, allowing more people in more places around the world to participate in the Xbox community using phones, tablets, laptops, and other devices you already own. Activision Blizzard games are enjoyed on a variety of platforms, and we plan to continue to support those communities moving forward." Since the announcement of the acquisition today, there have been rumors and comments going around regarding CEO of Activision Blizzard Bobby Kotick and whether or not he'll be staying around when the acquisition is completed. The majority of these concerns relate to two different fields: the general dislike of his practice and policies, especially his compensation as CEO, as well as the allegations of his involvement with harassment and discrimination of employees that are currently being settled through different lawsuits across the state of California. According to internal sources who spoke with the Wall Street Journal today, they said, quote, "Mr. Kotick will continue to serve as CEO of Activision Blizzard, and that after the deal closes, the Activision Blizzard business will report to Microsoft Gaming chief Phil Spencer, but the companies have agreed that he will depart once the deal closes." While we await to see what the future holds for Activision Blizzard joining the Xbox family, we did happen to learn in tandem with this announcement that Phil Spencer will be changing his title from head of Xbox to CEO of Microsoft Gaming. With this position, each of the studio heads will be reporting directly to him. As stated earlier, the deal, pending regulatory approval, is set to close sometime in Microsoft's fiscal year 2023, which is sometime between July of this year and July of next year. And in our last story of the day, we talk about Phil Spencer's comments regarding the Game Pass competitor coming from PlayStation. Rumors have been circulating since December that Sony would be launching their PlayStation version of Game Pass sometime here in the spring. The service, presently codenamed Spartacus, has been in development for some time to compete with Game Pass. However, there's been no official details that have come out from PlayStation since these rumors started circulating. The rumor has picked up steam in recent weeks, given that some retailers have been asked to pull all PlayStation Plus cards from their shelves, meaning that the only way you can purchase the PlayStation Plus add-on for your PlayStation console is by purchasing it directly through your console or through PlayStation's website. Because there's been a lot of traction to the rumor going on right now, and it looks like things might be ramping up for Sony to be dropping this service here sometime in the next few months, CEO of Microsoft Gaming Phil Spencer has provided comments, details, and thoughts to IGN regarding the upcoming competing service. Quote, "I don't mean it to sound like we've got it all figured out, but I think the right answer is allowing your customers to play the games they want to play, where they want to play them, and giving them choice about how they build their library, and being transparent with them about what our plans are in terms of our PC initiatives and our cross-gen initiatives and other things." Phil Spencer goes on to say that he does believe that this is an inevitable thing for different gaming platforms out there. However, this ends up being a good value and a good proposition for gamers, especially as it relates to backwards compatibility. Quote, "So when I hear others doing things like Game Pass or coming to PC, it makes sense to me because I think that's the right answer." Based on additional details provided by Bloomberg from them reviewing internal documents, it looks like the competitor to Game Pass is going to be releasing with 3 different price tiers. At the base level, all of the different price tiers are going to be merging PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now into one platform. The first tier is going to include PlayStation Plus style benefits. The second tier is going to include PlayStation Plus benefits as well as access to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games, while the third tier is going to offer access to not only all of those, but also include access to extended demos as well as titles from PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and the PSP. Since spring is only a few months away, it's only a matter of time before Sony announces this product in full. However, by including all of these different offerings into their different price tiers, as well as at the top price tier offering access to games from consoles past, this new service from PlayStation looks like it's going to be a hell of a deal, especially for those gamers who have been clamoring to play additional games and backwards compatible games on their console. Even with all the information shared so far, it looks like this is going to be a great value not only for PlayStation players, but for those who'll be able to access the service outside of the PlayStation ecosystem. And that is it for today's Quick Save. Just like quick saving in a game, you need to make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell here on our YouTube channel so you know when any of our content goes live. Also be sure to check us out over on social media on Twitter and Facebook at the NPCs Podcast, and of course be sure to follow our podcast itself over on anchor.fm/the-NPCs-podcast, where you can find all of the different podcast platforms we are carried on. Again, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you all in the next one.